You can have my sword.
And my axe. Sword as well.
Hey.
Hey. What's up, fellow plebs? Today we're doing something just a little bit different. This is a new show we're going to try out called The Late Review. It's going to be where we review movies from the previous year and down. So it could be, we could watch a movie from 1962.
Yes.
And we'll review it. Let us know what you think about this after we try it. Give us a little bit of feedback. If you could, please share it. Let us know how you like it.
Please do. And for those of you who have, for mysteriously some reasons, forgotten or have developed amnesia or have never seen this show, I'm Jacob.
And I'm Jacob.
And you're watching Jacob Squared. Okay, so the movie that we're doing today, do you know the release date for that movie?
You know, I don't.
2013.
Thank you,
We'll
Eddie.
we'll have our friend Eddie just put it right here for us.
Yeah, even though he just said it.
The exact.
Yeah, the exact date will be right here. So, the movie we're reviewing today, is Horns.
Starring Daniel Radcliffe.
So, yes. Now, in this movie... One second. Spoilers. In this movie, Daniel Radcliffe plays Daniel Radcliffe.
No, he plays a character named Ig.
Iggy.
Ignatius. Yeah.
Something, I don't know.
Who he is basically on trial for the murder of his girlfriend. And her name...
Meridia.
No.
Yeah.
No, Marin.
Oh, Marin.
Marin!
Whoops!
Her name was Marin.
We watched this movie, as you can see.
And basically it's about, well, he's trying to prove his innocence.
Pretty much. Now,
Yeah.
somewhere along the line, Daniel Radcliffe, basically turns his back on God for practicing witchcraft. Getting upset with God for his girlfriend's death. And he starts to grow a pair of horns, right?
You're a demon, Harry.
You're a demon, Daniel. Anyway, now, the weird part about these horns is, nobody can ever remember them. Whenever they look at them, they say in the movie at one point, I should be freaking out about the horns right now, but every time I look away for even a second, I start to forget they're there.
And it also makes people reveal their darkest sins, or, they start to reveal anything bad that they have ever wanted to do to someone, or just in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So far, the only two people who seem to really be immune to it was the priest, or the father, and his girlfriend's father.
Yeah, the priest was not immune to it.
For a little bit he was. Until he started having sinful thoughts.
True.
And I know, now that I think about it, maybe her father wasn't immune to it either. He was just, living what he was thinking. He was just saying it out loud. Anyway, and Lee. This fucker. Anyway, so, the story is some shit happened. This was his childhood love of his life. They had been together forever and ever and ever, happily ever after, except there was no happily ever after.
No, they had been together since they were kids because of this whole... It was the necklace. This movie should have been called The Necklace. That was the center of this whole thing, almost.
Yeah, pretty much.
The horns played somewhat of a role, but this necklace caused a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
It was the reason they started going out. It was the reason that Lee ever had a thing for Marin, and had a
it was a plot device.
Had a dislike for Ig.
Ig. It was a plot device. It was used multiple times, which we'll get into in a second. We're trying to start it from the beginning here. So, long story short now, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. So, at first he freaks out about having these horns, right? And he goes to, a doctor, and then cue backstory. And after he wakes up from trying to have his horns cut off, he only realizes that they've grown, and that the doctor and nurse working on him are now having sex next to him. I shit you not.
After just having a flashback about having sex.
It was really, really beautiful, in a sense. Everything came full circle.
The flashback was going onto the doctor, and because she was like drugging him with the laughing gas, and then
And she was taking hits, and it was just... There's a lot of drug and alcohol references in this, so if you're under, like, 18, you shouldn't be watching this.
This movie's not for the faint of heart, guys.
It made me almost cry. Almost.
Well, yeah, because along with being extremely vulgar, extremely, depressing, it was just sad.
Thank you, Harry Potter. We needed this in our lives. Anyway.
This is what happened to Harry when we were taking him out the world.
Harry wasn't ready for the mug world. Okay, so, anyway, so he starts to, go around, he meets the father of the church, and he's like, what do I do about these horns, bro? And the priest is like, maybe you should just get away from me, or I should just go hang you.
Yeah, he starts off okay, and then he goes, yeah, I got some rope back there. I'll just hang you. Whoa, bro, whoa.
Whoa, priest, you just took a left turn down Creepsville. Anyway.
He also goes to visit Marin's father.
Bad idea in the first place. Oh,
and,
just to reiterate, everybody at this point thinks that he has killed her.
Yeah, and they're almost positive of it.
Yeah.
Like, there's no doubt in their minds that he did it. And, let's see, he goes to visit the dad. That doesn't pan out well. That wasn't a huge part of it. He then goes to this jazz club where his older brother, he's a musician, and he was playing at that club.
Oh, wait, we skipped some stuffs. Some important stuffs. Well, after he meets his parents and finds out they're, for some reason, harboring a grudge against him for existing.
Oh, yeah. But I think that's just really deep down in their subconscious.
No, I'm sure deep down we all resent everybody at some point.
Because I'm jumping ahead just a little bit, but I want to iterate this into the conversation. Remember, they were crying and they were all devastated when they thought that he was dead.
Yes.
So obviously those weren't, as strong of feelings as it had seemed.
Yeah. Alright, so he goes through this whole ordeal with the horns, and then he suddenly realizes, while holding a pitchfork and snakes are slithering towards him, that, oh wait, these horns could totally be a blessing. I can be badass devil anti-hero.
And find out what happened to Marin.
Yeah, that was the main goal. I just thought he was a cool anti-hero. But anyway.
Well, but before that, remember the brother.
Yeah.
He goes and he finds out that his brother had actually... Okay, what had happened was they had gone to this diner.
Yeah.
Ig and Marin had gone to a diner.
Yeah.
He was going to propose.
Yes.
She said no. She's like, I'm in a relationship with this other guy. I'm going to move to California and see how it works out. Well, he gets pissed. They start arguing. She leaves. But we don't really find out much what happened after that until he uses his demon powers to... He's got this ability where he can see stuff from the past.
Stuff that you saw that was particularly sinful. Whenever he does this.
No, no. Oh,
wait, no, it's this.
Yeah, that. But he finds out that his brother... He found out that his brother actually was attempting to drive her home, but they stopped in the forest where their treehouse was that Marin and Ig had been going to since they were kids, and that was their place.
Mm-hmm.
So he does that.
Oh, and then and then he blacks out.
Gets blackout drunk, falls asleep.
And wakes up with the murder weapon in his passenger seat.
Yeah. Covered in blood and everything. He goes into the forest, finds her body.
And freaks out, proceeds to not tell anybody, hides the murder weapon, and cleans himself off. That doesn't sound guilty to me whatsoever, Jacob.
No,
I don't see any guilt there at all.
No.
Nothing.
So anyway, after seeing that flashback, it gets pissed, almost kills him.
Before he's arrested.
Yeah, exactly. But before that could happen, he was arrested. And anyway, we're giving a little too much away here. We don't
want to ruin it for
we
you.
don't want to give the whole thing away.
That's why we put spoiler captions.
We won't give away the ending. That's something we'll leave out.
Basically, he starts to embrace his newfound abilities and the ability to manipulate snakes. I mean, speak in parcel tongue. No, wait, I got it right the first time. That's 2 movies. Or at least 1 movie franchise and another movie where Daniel Radcliffe could control snakes, guys. He's trying to tell us something. But
anyway, it comes to the ending. The ending I thought fit.
Yes.
I thought it fit pretty well. You find out all this stuff while watching it. We didn't give away too much of what
happens after the first, 30, 40 minutes of the movie.
We didn't give away too many big plot holes.
Yeah, but basically, a lot of bad stuff happened, and then Daniel Radcliffe embraces his devil powers, and you got to watch the rest for yourself to formulate your own opinion and see if you like it.
It was awesome.
That was Danny in there. Yeah. No, don't edit it out. I mean, hey, dude, that was our fourth roommate. He's awesome. You'll like him. He's spotted. He's got camouflage.
Anyway, on a scale from 1 to 10, I would definitely give this movie a solid 8. I think it's an 8 worthy.
I think it's 8 worthy. Yeah.
So
I mean, should we give it the official Jacob Squared 8 out of 10 approval rating?
But I definitely recommend you watch this. I hope we didn't give too much of it away. I hope it doesn't stray you away from wanting to watch it because it's really good.
Yes, it's very good. There's a lot of parts we didn't mention. There's a lot of funny parts that we didn't mention. A lot of very sad parts that we didn't mention, and a lot of action.
The story just comes together. Don't
judge it by how it looks. Because, I mean, for those of you... Oh, by the way, for those of you who didn't know or haven't already seen this, you can watch it on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix right now.
And when you check it out, you'll probably see the picture. I mean, it does kind of turn you off a little bit. You're like, I don't know. I don't want to see that movie. It looks really stupid. It looks like a B-rated movie. But don't be judging. Don't be hating. Don't be discriminating.
Plus, you get to hear Daniel Radcliffe use an American accent.
Yes, and
Just
cuss
saying.
a lot.
And cuss a lot.
Go Harry.
Anyway, guys, we definitely recommend you check this one out if you haven't seen it yet. Like I said before, please let us know what you thought of this. If we should do this more often, we'll definitely make this a regular thing if we get decent enough feedback. But we got to get more comments and more comments. We need
more subscriptions. We need more likes. We need more money. I mean, we need more.
We need more shares. We need your guys' help, please.
Support, please. We need it.
Because we really enjoy doing this, but we just want to make sure that we're reaching a decent amount of people because, if some of you are enjoying this, we feel like more people can enjoy this. And
exactly.
We like talking to you guys.
All right. One more thing. Jack Spade. Your dragon video's coming. Hold up. And for those of you who didn't already know, and have a movie that you'd like us to watch, for this show specifically, please comment below, tell us what we should watch. For those of you who want to, get in our discussions and maybe discuss with us, or suggest new things for us to discuss, comment below so we know.
Yeah, let us know if you've seen this movie. Give us your opinion on it.
Exactly. And as always, later dudes, we out.
Don't be afraid to be a pleb.